welcome guys. Hello, hello.
Superman!
We are here to do the movie review for the biggest movie of the year that everybody's been talking about. It did really well at the box office. $300 million opening weekend worldwide. Superman's flying high. He's pretty happy. Especially after how bad the DC universe has crashed and burned recently. This is a huge win for Warner Brothers. So yeah, we're gonna do our first non-spoiler review.
Okay.
I want to hear Shannon's review first.
Okay.
No.
I never get to go over. Okay. All right.
No spoilers.
All right. No spoiler review. James Gunn, the man himself.
Mhm.
I was not excited. I was like, man, I have seen 85 Superman movies. They're all the same.
I've seen 2.
Okay. I don't know how many there are, but I've seen them all, and they're all really the same movie. And like, it was fun the first time, and then I was bored. Okay. Superhero movies not really my thing. I'm more into like indie art house films. But this was really fun. It was good. I'm a big fan of Guardians. Fahad made me watch Guardians, and like I loved it. All 3 of them.
15 years ago.
Like 15 years ago. He's like, no, I swear you're gonna like this superhero movie, and I was like, fine. And then I was like, wait, Chris Pratt's in it, and he looks really hot. So, and there's a good, cute little raccoon and Groot, and this is really good. It's a really good movie. Yeah, I mean, James Gunn, like, what do we say about James Gunn? He's amazing, and he knows how to make, like, a movie that appeals to a huge, wide audience.
Yeah.
It still has, like, some in-jokes.
Yeah,
The Justice Gang was fun. They're funny, and I thought the chemistry between Lois and Superman in this was, like, top-notch. Like, they just popped off screen. I actually think this movie should have been called Lois Lane and Her Friend. Because, like, Lois Lane is the star of this movie, and when she wasn't on screen, I was like, bring Lois back. I actually would really prefer to have a Lois Lane movie.
Or like a TV show, maybe, or like a little...
Yeah, she was really good. She was the marvelous Mrs. Mabel.
Yeah.
Like, I almost didn't recognize her here. She's playing a totally different character who's like 20 years younger. Shines and pops off the screen. Loved her in this. And I'm really excited about the teaser at the end, because I'm a big Tanya fan, and that's all I'll say.
I think James Gunn just released the official poster. You can just say it.
I did see that. Okay, so at the very end of the movie, after the credits roll, we get to meet Supergirl. And Supergirl is Superman's cousin, and she's like the opposite of him. Yeah. She's a wild child. She's like in her 20s. She's flying all over to different planets.
Before we go any further, what would your score be for Superman?
I'd say this is like your averagely good movie. It's like a 7.5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Like, would I go out of my way to watch it? No, but like if it was on, I probably would be like watching the Lois Lane parts.
I'd be switching to crypto. All right, so I'll go next. Superman. What did I like? Really great casting for Superman. I mean, I don't know how they found this dude. David Cornsweet looks like the comic version of Superman. I still like Henry Cavill. Don't get me wrong. Henry's the man. They did not, but choosing this one was more closer to like Christopher Reeve's Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like something more classic Superman. And he did a really good job. I'm actually more impressed that he could play both Clark Kent and Superman, because I haven't seen that in decades, right? So that was pretty impressive. Lois Lane, you've already talked about it. She's great. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The thing that surprised me the most was how good Lex Luthor was, because I didn't know how... Because, like, think about it. That dude was going from... What's that movie, the vampire one, that we saw in December?
Didn't he
Nosferatu.
also audition for Superman?
Yes, he did.
Nosferatu was the most boring movie I've ever seen in my whole life.
But it's really funny because the actor has to run away scared and try to protect his wife and like be all like traumatized by a vampire.
Oh yeah.
In Nosferatu, and then the next day he has to be the monster and like try to kill Superman. So he was like it was a weird world. Like I had to get my space into like Nosferatu, and I had to go and like take my hair follicles out and be like, you know, like you have to wear like for the movie Nosferatu, you have to wear like a hair clip or whatever because he had to be bald for Superman, and then next day has to pretend to be like the most evil person ever, but he was just like having a ball, like going back and forth because he's never done that before. He said 2 movies in a row, so I really liked him. What's the actor's name? Who plays Nicholas Hoult? Yeah, Nicholas Hoult. Thank you. Yeah, he's really good in a lot of stuff. Mr. Terrific. Wow, like this dude needs his own TV show or something. I don't know what they're gonna do. They need to do something with Mr. Terrific. there's a line at the end that I can't say because it's spoiler, but it's my favorite line in the entire movie. If you guys, yeah, just I'll say it later. I'm not gonna say it now. One thing I think they should have kind of like hauled back on was just another like big like blowout end of the world scenario. I really wish they didn't do that, but I get why. That's what people are paying their big money tickets to go see these movies. So I wish it was more laid back than that, but of course we had to pay. It wasn't bad. The action is still actually really good. Like nothing wrong with the big end of the world scenario. I just think it would have been better in the future, but that's just me.
Did you want more like mini bosses?
Yes. Well they did have multi, but they had the engineer. She was the one with the whole like
yeah.
tentacle things with the electronics. They had Ultraman who turned out I can't say who Ultraman is because that's spoiler because that's not in the trailer. But Ultraman when he takes his mask off is somebody else entirely and he has to fight him. If you know the comics, you know who I'm talking about. If you're not running those comics, well, that's a spoiler, so I'm not gonna tell you. But they did have a bunch of Crypto was the craziest because that dog is just insane. Like Superman every time tried to get a control of Crypto, it just no. I think he might have started listening by the end of the movie, but then it backfired once Supergirl showed up. But anyways, I loved Crypto. It's not a big spoiler. My favorite scene is he's just like wrecking havoc in a pet store with all the snacks and stuff, and like Superman whistles, and you see him just like blow through the window. That was pretty great. That was one of my favorite scenes too. I don't know. This movie is just really fun. It's a fun movie. There's world-ending scenarios. There's politics. There's what is right and wrong. What it means to be good or bad. It has literally everything you could ask for a big superhero movie. So I say golden popcorn for me. Go see it. If you have family, if you have boys, they're gonna love it. George, go. Oh, here we go.
Oh, fun. I gotta say, I think one of my favorite aspects of this movie was like a portrayal that shows that like because I know this is kind of how all DC it seems like most DC characters it's like there's a very clear line between what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
And in this movie they show that that line isn't necessarily defined by the rules, which is interesting. Um I really liked this movie. I was not expecting to like it like half as much as I do. Um, I gotta say, like I was very impressed with the actor that played Superman. I knew I was going to be impressed with Lex Luthor going into it because like I loved everything that Nicholas Hoult has done. But yeah, I knew he was going to be amazing going into it. I was like, oh, nice, finally. And I have to say, like, this is the first time I've seen a Lois Lane character that wasn't a toxic person. Like, she's confrontational, but she's not toxic. Every other single
She's
Lois
challenging
Lane,
Superman, not
yes,
beating him down. Like
exactly. In the past, we've seen Lois Lanes that have like jumped off buildings to try to prove that he's Superman and stuff like she doesn't do any of that. She actually cares about him as a person as well, but can critique him as a journalist, which is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I was extremely impressed. I was very impressed with it. This movie there is just so good. It really is. It's just very good. It's in theaters. Watch it in like the best theater setting you can.
You saw
it's
it in
awesome.
Dolby, right?
Yes, I did. Well,
I
no,
saw it in
no,
IMAX.
it was ScreenX.
Oh, okay.
Do they have it in IMAX?
Yeah.
Or I mean, do they have it in 3D? Can you like fly?
I think
like
there
Superman?
are 3D tickets that
Like,
you can
"Whoa,
get.
flying in the sky."
Yeah. All right, so we all enjoyed Superman, which is a little bit of a shock. I think two of you guys were like, I don't think I like this, and I think both of you were pretty clear that you both ended up enjoying it, which is good to hear. I was really excited, but I've been following the movie for a while, so I knew it was going to be good just because everything I'd been reading. Sometimes I just say that, and then the movie still disappoints. But I'm glad I was right this time, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Golden Popcorn, go see it if you like. All of us, all three like it. We would say go check it out. Take your family. It's really funny. It's a great date movie too. There's romance. There's good act. This movie literally has a dog.